summer brings life back to this type of places. You can remember sometime in December when I was walking around here, the trees were bare, and now they have recovered their green, and it looks awesome. Look at this. And you know what? I've only met 2 people in the park. It's beautiful and it's quiet. You breathe fresh air, though there is some traffic around here. I guess you can hear the cars because I'm just some few meters away from one of the main avenues, or not avenue but highways here in Manchester, and that is the ring road. Actually, I'm going to go walk up this staircase here so that I can show you, at least you can catch a glimpse of the highway that I'm talking about. It's the ring road here in Manchester, which connects many areas here in the city of Manchester, or Greater Manchester. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is it. Go all the way down. You are heading to the Manchester city centre, and the forest behind this road here, what you can see there, that would be the Heaton Park. Okay, so enough of that noise. Let's go back to this peaceful area here so that we can walk and soak in the beauty and the peace within. So as I was saying, I was at home, and then I decided I wanted to go to a peaceful place just for a nice walk. The weather is very nice. It doesn't get very hot here in Manchester, though the past few days it's been pretty warm for what we know as standard here in Manchester. But and then it's rained probably like a couple of days. Yesterday evening it rained a lot, all the way through the night. But today we've not seen the rain. It rains a lot here in Manchester, a lot. But this time around we've not seen much of it. So yeah, I guess it's the climate change. But let's just walk up here and see once more what this place looks like, but more so how it has changed from the winter into the summer. If my geography is not wrong, the summer should begin on the 21st of June, so all the way to September 21st or 22nd. Yeah, good. So now we get longer days, and we do what they call the daylight saving, so the clocks move, and yeah, that's how we get this enough light during this time of the day. It's actually almost 7 p.m. I think. Yeah, 6:30. And in the winter it would be very dark by now. But look at this, so cute. Yeah, and I think here there was a nice pond. Yes, it's still there. There's a beautiful pond here. It's not a big one, it's a small one, and it's normally full of bird life. So very soon, because birds have been breeding during the spring, and now all the babies are grown. Actually, I can see some few over there. Look, the ducks. let's walk here and see if we can, I don't know if you can see them from here, but there's 1, 2 and 3. Let me see if I can come here and see if you can see them. Yeah, I think you can spot them from here. Oh, look at that one. Oh, and there's plenty in there, just under the trees there. There's a small island right in the middle of this pond, and I think that's where actually they probably do breed, because that provides shelter for their eggs until they can hatch. It's beautiful. There we go. Look at them. They're here. This is one of the good things that exist here in Manchester. There's so many green places, so you don't really have to walk that far to find all these places. There's many parks around, and at times like this during the year, it's just filled with beauty. Look at this. So for those who have just bumped into this channel for the first time, the channel goes by the name of Hedgeways. Please feel free to subscribe. Leave a short comment so that I can come back to you in writing as I normally do, and kindly share this channel with as many as possible so that it can help me grow this space, and we can share the beauty of this city with the rest of the world. And what I like most is these trails are just natural. Bikers, like you saw at the beginning when I was starting my walk, there were 2 bikers. There's a lot of activity here when it comes to bikers. They normally come to cycle around here, which is beautiful, isn't it? You won't imagine if I told you that, you know, this is the Manchester that I normally show you in my videos, just some few minutes away from the city center, because it's just about 20-25 minutes away from here if you're driving, or even by bus. It should take you about 20-25 minutes. But then here we are just in pure nature. It's beautiful. And then, as I said, you can hear the noise of from the traffic just above there. You can see that's a massive truck that has just passed by there. That's one of the highways, and the ring road just takes you around Manchester, really. Yeah, we've been here, so you've seen, if you've watched my videos, and we're not going to go all the way up today to the top of the hill, but I'm just taking a short walk because I needed to do some exercise, because I had that time today. So a place like this is actually good to have, so that I can come and do these walks. I'll at least take you to a different place as opposed to what I usually show you. I'm not sure that you do agree with me that most of my videos just depict what we call the concrete jungle. Let me see, look at that. I have to be careful here, otherwise, yeah, I almost got hurt there. So yeah, in that video where I walked around this park, I did go all the way up, and if you see that video, you'll see that it was not as it looks right now. But right now the vegetation is quite dense, so yeah, quite impressive actually. And you can feel even the air that you breathe is the air that you breathe is pure, free of the air pollution that you can feel when you breathe the air in places where there's a lot of traffic. But these trees here help us purify that air that we breathe. Very nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop recording this area here, and I'm going to try and see if I can spot another area that I wanted to do before I can complete this video. So see you in a few minutes. Bye bye. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful now. So we sorry, let me just turn around the camera. We are back in the Blackley Forest. I've done a very short video. I think it was less than 10 minutes, just to introduce you to this place, which forms part of the Irk Valley that we've just explored up there. And this avenue up here, that will be the Victoria Avenue that leads you to the Heaton Park. And I did promise that I was going to come back here to complete the footage. So as you can see, yeah, we're still in the Irk Valley, which actually goes or covers the whole of this area from Nutbank all the way, and that will be the Heaton Park on this other side. So we are here on the Blackley, or in the Blackley Forest, and then it will go all the way down to the town center. Okay, and then there's this other side that starts from Lightbourne, and then all the way to Moston Vale, Sand Hills and St. Michael's, and then into the town center. So we're going to go in there. This just the first bit of this forest. We had seen it in that short video, but I just want to see if I can walk deep into the forest so that we can see how it actually looks like. All right, the day when I came here, actually it was very rainy, and I remember meeting a lady just by the entrance here with a dog. If you have watched or you have not watched that video, please go and watch that video. It was a short video but very beautiful, and it was sometime deep in the winter. Okay, so yeah, join me as we continue exploring this area. So there's quite a number of trails around here, but I do remember that I walked into this area here, and we saw the river, we saw the bird nests, if you can remember, and if not, just go and watch that one, because it will give you an insight of why these nests are here. They're very popular in all these forests around here in Manchester, and it's all about the conservation of birds. Look at, or just feel the peace that you breathe in this area. Right opposite here is the Middleton Road, which is a very, very busy road that goes all the way to the town centre. We've seen it at the beginning where I was showing you that big roundabout. Opposite we had the let me turn this around. Opposite there, when I was coming out of the forest, opposite it was the Heaton Park, and then I was telling you that if you take that highway, it will take you outside Manchester, and we're just meters away from it, but we can't even hear that noise. It's very, very quiet here and very peaceful. Yeah, look at this. And this is just as I said, just some few minutes away from the town center, and you have all this beautiful nature surrounding you. up here, if we crossed this forest up here, that would lead us to the Blackley cemetery, which is just there. We've seen it also in one of my videos when I was just a newbie in YouTube, and I was recording with my phone, so the images are a bit bumpy, you know, but equally very beautiful. We did one, I think, during the summer, and then I did a walkthrough there during the winter as well. It's beautiful. In that cemetery, actually, I've spotted some animals, and it looks like in here you've got some deers as well. So hopefully I can spot one or two, and that would be very, very exciting. It's not easy to see them, but you know, they hide quite well. But hopefully I can be able to see them. But at the moment, just enjoy these views and the sounds of the River Irk flowing gently into the city of Manchester. Very beautiful. And look at this vegetation now. Look at the way it looks. I mean, at that time when I came here, it looked green as well, but it was not as dense as it looks right now. You know, we are in the summer, as I said at the beginning of this video, or somewhere at the beginning of this video, and summer brings these beautiful images to us. Other than the winter, all these trees would be virtually bare, no leaves at all. In one of the videos, actually, when I did around here, and I went all the way up to the heating park, it was proper white because of the frost. It was beautiful. So people from this neighborhood here in Blackley would use these places, you know, for their leisurely walks. Sounds of nature and the peace that you breathe in here, you know, money can't buy that. Money can't buy that. It's really, really beautiful. Yes, so if you're coming across this channel for the first time, the name of the channel is Hedgeways. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel and leave me a short comment so that I can come back to you in writing, and just to thank you for stopping by and spending your time to watch these videos as we try to bring Manchester closer to the world. As I said at the beginning, it feels like I'm in a dense forest somewhere in the tropics, probably in some area in Africa during the wet season. It's really beautiful. I would just like to take a moment and just listen to the sounds of nature. The wind blowing these leaves, and then, you know, the sound that comes out of it, but also the birds that are chirping around here in plenty because they're happy now. It's not cold anymore, but the weather, I mean, the temperatures have gone up. They've been breeding during the spring, and they come back in plenty. Even those that had migrated, say, to the warmer areas, have now come back here, and they are just simply enjoying life. You can hear them. Beautiful. I've got a friend over here. Came to say hi. Oh yeah, you're right. You okay? It's beautiful. I'm going to try to walk up here and see what I can find. But as I said before, if I walk all the way up, that's gonna bring me to the Blackley Cemetery, which is up here. I don't know if there's anything interesting up here, but I don't think so. It's just the forest. It's a lovely staircase here. I don't know how long this one has been here, but yeah, it does serve the purpose. And I say what I like about this is the trails in here are just proper natural. They just done these walls here just to ensure that there's no erosion from up here covering this trail, and just a bit of gravel, and that's it. But look at that. So we're coming from all the way down there. Beautiful. Very, very well conserved. To see if there's anything more interesting, but yes, this is how this forest here looks like. And just to make sure that I get out of this place before it's dark. Whew. Look at that. Come all the way down there. I walk a lot, but I think I need to do more exercise so that I gain my fitness, because I can feel it as I walk up this trail. And where I was born, it was quite hilly, so we were used to walking up and down the hill all the time. Also times when we went to the farms, or we were going to school, or just to go and get the family up the hill, and it was no task to us. We could just do it naturally. That was not a problem at all. But now, yes, and I think as the years go by, you kind of lose that muscle if you're not doing any exercises as such. But yes, I do walk a lot, so it does help me. Whew. But it's definitely worth it, 100%. I would recommend it to anyone. Okay, so we've come up to this part here, which is like just an open area, and it's just a park. Look at this tree over here. It's beautiful. Yes, we are in the Blackley Forest, and as I said, we came here some time ago last year, towards the end. I think it was during the winter, and explored just a bit of it, and I did promise that I was going to come back. That's an original one, and actually there's a dedication here in memory of Bob Downing and his friends from Germany. Wow. That's it, dedicated to Mr. Bob. May his soul rest in peace. And then we have this one here. It's got like Christmas Joy by Malark, Bowker Vale Remembrance. So there's something that must have happened here. So we were in the Irk Valley, and down here it will be Bowker Vale, and actually that covers all this area and goes all the way down to Cramsall. Okay, so today we had to head over the top to ambush the German trenches. Okay, so this is something to do with the war actually. So it's a dedication or remembrance to Bowker Vale. This was done in 2024, so not long ago. It's a shame that because of I think it's just condensation because of the glass, all that has become, you know, it's just being washed away, so you can't read most of it clearly. Yeah, but yeah, a beautiful remembrance there, or dedication. Yes, so we've come to this area, and I thought that there would be a way through to the cemetery, but there's not. I believe probably if we walk all the way down, at some point we would get to the cemetery, but it's just up here. Okay, so unfortunately we can't see that today, because I'm not going to cross this forest here just to go to the cemetery. So we are back now. We are back where we started by the river. Actually, I'm going to try if I can go down there so that I can walk just by that river, which offered very beautiful views. Let me see if there's a place where I can actually used to go down there. Yes, I can go down here and go back to the river. Super. If you've watched my videos, you will agree with me that I like all the places that I've got river flowing alongside, or you know, all the canals and stuff like that, because for me they offer a singular, or what we say, you know, like special beauty. Nature without water or these river bodies would not be the same. You will totally agree with me. Yeah, so look at this. It's beautiful. Oh, and there's a footbridge here that I can probably use to cross to the other side, but if I did go that way, that would bring me to this neighborhood here, and I don't know what exactly is there, but you know what, I'm just going to peep through and see what is there before I continue that way. Let's have a look. Looks like there's something interesting up here. Yeah, but same bird life. You can see duck over there with some babies. You see what I was saying about spring? That's, you know, see that small island there? There's a bird over there, duck with a couple of chicks. Yes, summer brings these things back to life. Let's have a look and see what's here. You can see some. Oh yeah, I know exactly where I am now. I was a bit lost, but yes. So if I go all the way up, that should bring me. Actually, this place is beautiful. If I go all the way up, that will bring me to the Middleton Road, which is right at the top. Okay. So there's also some fish here. Wow. And this is it's actually speaking about the type of vegetation that you can find here. And yeah, bird watching, as I said, health walks, and there's also, they do activity days here throughout the year. So if you visit this area and you want to explore the Irk Valley and the Bowker Vale Valley, then these are the trails that you want to follow. You can bring your bike and walk around here. It is absolutely beautiful. Hey, you're right. No worries. I'll see you later. Yeah, so that was those buildings that we've seen here, that neighborhood, that is the Bowker Vale. Can somebody tell me what this color here actually means? If it means anything to you? You know, where you have like a spring or something, because I think there's a spring somewhere up here, but the water is of this color. What does it mean? Is it some type of minerals that give it this type of color, or is it just from the decay of the leaves that are falling down here? Please comment down below in the comment section and let me know what causes that type of color. Okay, so another climb which I don't think I'm really prepared for, but now that we're here, let's do it. And it's muddy here because there's water from this is what I was talking about. I don't know what actually gives it that color, and it's not all over the place, it's just in some specific areas. Yeah. So this is like a small bridge here that they've made, because I guess it's very muddy here because of the same phenomena. You can see it's full of water here, so it must be coming from up here. So there might be a small spring from all the way up, and that is taking all the water down to the valley and into the river. Whew. So I was only going to do a short walk, but it's proving to be a beautiful walk here in the evening, crossing the Irk Valley and the Bowker Valley. So cute. I don't even know why I did not do this earlier. Not very far away from where I live, it's just a short drive. But well, in the winter you can't do most of these things, so I guess today was the time, and it was not planned. I just wanted to go for a quick walk, a healthy walk, as I say, and it brought me here. Started up there at the Irk Valley, and now I'm down here, and our river is there, but the footpath or the tow path along that river actually ended where I crossed that footbridge, and I had to walk all the way up here to continue with my exploration. They're very, very tall, all of them. Look at that. And this one complete with its creeping plants. Very tall. Very, very tall. Very good conservation work that has been done here. Yeah, so the toll path or the foot or the trail just alongside the river is closed there. I believe it's not safe, that's why they did it, and it's fenced here, so you can't go further down or past the fence. But yeah, it's so cute. So if it's your first time that you've encountered this channel, the channel goes by the name of Hajways. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, or there's that notification bell there. Turn on that notification bell so that anytime you or I upload a new video, you will get a notification and you'll be amongst the first people to watch the video, or you will never miss a video. It's totally free of charge. We've got a membership. Please feel free to buy a membership as low as £1, I think it was the minimum, and that will help the activity in this channel. You can also opt to buy me a coffee. Go to my link on the description, and there's a buy me a coffee link up there. All right, and I would be so grateful. Thank you. Yeah, look at this. It's good for a change, as opposed to the concrete jungle. Walking here in nature, and as I said at the beginning, the peace, but also the clean air that you breathe, that you breathe in here. Money cannot buy this. Money cannot buy this. Yeah, fantastic. So let's see down here. Yes, I've been there when I was looking for a house, and these houses that you can see behind there, if you can't see them at all, they are absolutely a beauty. So if you're looking for a place to come to live here in this area of Bowker Vale, I would say just by the river, that would be probably the best place you can choose to come to live. And the way you can access it is from the new Blackley Road, and it's just before the Middleton Road if you're coming from this other left hand side. Okay, and that would be on this other wing here. Okay, very, very beautiful houses, and it's a very quiet corner as well. So now that I've come all the way, I will try to see if I can actually go all the way down, because I think I'm not very far, and I would have finished the entire trail of this valley here, the Bowker Vale Valley, and part of the Irk Valley, which was at the beginning. Yes, we are here. Woo. There we go. So we've come to the end of it, and also these houses here in this area of the new Blackley Road, they're absolutely a beauty. You're going to catch a quick view here before I end this video. And yes, it comes complete with the bus service. So if you're living here, it won't be an issue even if you don't drive, because there's a bus line, regular bus. I think it's bus number 42 that brings you to this area. Okay, so let's see. So if you go all the way up, you're going to the Middleton Road, which is the first junction there where the bus is, if you can see it from here. And then if you go all the way down there, you're going towards Boston, and these are the houses that I was telling you. And this, depending on where you're starting from, if you're starting from this end, this would be the beginning of the Blackley Forest, complete with the Bowker Vale, which is the symbol of Manchester. So if you have followed this video to this end, I would want to thank you wholeheartedly. Ask you to visit my channel if you haven't, and watch all the other videos that I have there, which showcase Manchester very, very widely. Last week I did a beautiful video which has premiered today, and that was covering the cathedral, the Manchester Cathedral, where I went inside. There was an orchestra also playing their music there, or doing the thing there. It was magical, though I could not put the audio for the music in the video, but it was fantastic. The cathedral is absolutely beautiful, and it's one of the videos that I would want to refer you to so that you can go and watch. It's been a pleasure, and thank you once again, and I will see you in the next adventure. Bye bye.